Let's get to it. I'm irritated. I'm irritated. Let's get to it. Anybody else see that hot pile of garbage? No. Yeah. We gotta talk about this. Drake just irritated me. I suspect this video probably ain't gonna do too well, but that's cool. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. This is on my heart. And thank you for putting up the Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host. Oops, great. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. We got stuff. Like I can say I got that out the way. Let me pull up. Ain't no reaction today. Ain't no music video at the end of the show today. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. Did y'all see that Drake mess? If I feel this way, and I'm a Drake hater. Like over here. I'm gonna need some more of that. I'm a Drake hater. So if I feel this way, right? If I'm this level of irritated, I can only imagine if you a Drake fan right now and you watched that mess, you took that BS in, and you thought it was good, let alone maybe a gem. Boy, you a loyal something. I don't even know. Where do we start? I'm that level of irritated. Where do we start? Let's start with Future. We heard the rumblings, whispers out there in the ether. Future on there. Whoop de whoop. The first time I heard Future was going to be on any of this mess, I just hung my head down and just shook it like. I honestly thought Future was better than this. I thought Future was better than this. If you watch any of my recent videos, you know I'm on a whole different type of timing. With that being said, we can officially throw Future away. Switching up, changing up has consequences. Bye. Gotta go, buddy. Where my button?
Who raised you?
Who raised these dudes? Oh, we got one more minute before I can get to talking. I want to talk. Just be patient with me. Please be patient with me. I'm gonna say the things I need to say. I need to have my entire vocabulary I want to use. It's not gonna be that expansive. It's gonna be very, very simplistic. But these words need to be used. I can't use good, clean, PG. Is it just PG word? Like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even care. Bro. Again. Let me get a sip. Cheers to y'all, man. So let me use my words. Clearly, I didn't directly watch the Drake live stream rigmarole. I'm like, all right, I need to watch it in a way it's gonna be entertaining. So I roll me up a joint, whatever. Go on the struggle stream. Shout out to the struggle stream. Always finding a way to make Drake palatable to the real one. I'm sitting there and going in, pause. My thought process was, you part A and part B. We'll do part A. What I thought would be best for Drake. Leave the dissing, the tough talk, all that alone. Go back to being Drake with the melodies. And I give him credit for some of them songs, even though they was trash. He attempted to be the Mr. Melody. But even then, he could not help himself. Which brings me to option B, which is what I personally want. Because I felt Drake couldn't leave well enough the fuck alone. So, okay, fine. If you can't leave well enough alone, you gonna pop your shit for real. Reach down, grab your nuts, and really do the damn thing. Go balls to the wall. Crash out with it, as they say. If you gonna talk shit, if you gonna pop off, do it with your whole chest. Don't do it. Throw the names out there and say what you gotta say. Get it out the way, bro. Time for half measures been over 2 years ago. It's the exact half measure that got you stomped out during the battle. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking his lawsuit gonna fail. He know it's about to fail, so he ain't got nothing else to lose. Go big or go home. He didn't even do that. Sneak disses and subs and how you diss Drake? I've been seeing everybody theories on why he's popping off the Drake like that. This is a petty, emotional man. It don't take but a thimble's worth of something to get him in his feelings. And the moment at the pop out, Drake, I say dead people. From that moment on, Drake had him in his sights. A thimble's worth, a thimble's worth of nothingness. Let me get the smoke, because you smoking, light it up, you drinking, pour it up. You know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that. Just in case, let me pull this music. I feel like sound like it's a little on the loud side. There we go. How's all? Again, I want to keep this. That's the main thing. He waited 2 years for this. 2 years for this. He waited. You don't change up your flow not once for not near song. Hell, even before we get to talking about the music, maybe this is where we need to start. Explain to me, since you want to be the Leonardo the fucking Da Vinci of rollouts, How was your rollout so catastrophically terrible? And when we just watched Baby King be gone for a minute, come back, give us a masterful rollout that helped us learn him, but also blended seamlessly with the fucking project. Mr. I Study Rap Battles, Mr. Top of the Mountain. Huh? Tough guy? I guess it really wouldn't matter, considering that outside of the corny little beat you use changing, the flow stayed the same. The topics for the most part were, for the most part, the same. You literally could, the way he did this, he could have picked one beat, made that sucker hella long, and just, that's the album. You could have just went from song to song to song to song, same freaking beat, because you're not changing up your cadence or nothing. You ain't talking about shit. I'm so irritated. Because I knew Drake was going to give me one or the other. Either you going to get reckless and pop off, but at least put your chest into it. Put your whole, you know what, into it. Or you was about to get into your bag. This is for the ladies. He did neither. And then the cherry on top. 3 albums. It don't look like you can give us one solid album. You gonna give the people 3 mid albums? If this ain't got the numbers game written all over it, you went off that deal bad. You know you about to lose, so you owe a project. So you like, look, y'all can pick one. Here, you can have all of this. I'm done. It's like somebody going all in on a poker game, knowing they got a bad hand, but they just want to get up from the table. They just want to get up. Drake just want to get up from the table. I'm all in. There was no kind of rhyme or reason, flow or nothing to this. Like, I don't even know what the premise or idea is for any of these so-called projects, albums, whatever. We didn't learn anything. How you have a whole rollout, all this extra mess, do this live, and we don't learn anything? We gain no insight into nothing other than you stealing your feelings? We learned you forgive Future. I'm not even mad. I can't even really be directly mad at Drake for the Future part, because the man need all the help he can get. I'm mad at Future because the one thing we kept talking about all this time is protecting cultural cachet. Protect fucking cultural motherfucking cachet. And what does he do? Sell that cachet right on back to Drake. Sorry I kept it away from you so long, Big Daddy. Hey, Future, from now on, every time you talk to Drake, you should call him Big Daddy. You should call, like the girl from Django, hey, Big Daddy. From now on, Future can only call Drake Big Daddy. And no, I'm not talking about Big Daddy Kane. Future let me down. Oh, he let us down something awful. He couldn't hold the line to save his life. Another L for the South. Maybe Future bag ain't been bagging. Needed some of that Drake back. Oh my goodness. Oh my, like, I can't even front. Even as a steadfast Drake hater, Drake at least used to give me cuts, right? To where, even though I wouldn't listen, I knew that's a good song. I can't rock with it. That's hot. I didn't get that feeling once, like, oh dang, Drake just came out with a song I can't even play. How you give me not one song where I feel like, man, I really wish somebody else would have made it so I could listen to it, because that's a banger. That's not one song I accidentally let play for like 10 seconds. Like, oh, that's Drake. You turn it off. I'm baffled. I'm stunned. Because the level of importance this project is to Drake, career, legacy, however you want to frame it. If it's not the most important thing right now, it's pretty goddamn close. And sure, I'm saying all of this, but he has a fan base that's gonna do what they gotta do. They're gonna run them numbers up. His first week gonna be 400,000, 500,000. I thought for a minute maybe he might hit 6, 7. He might hit that. 3 albums. So we're talking at least 30 some odd songs. Me playing the numbers game, the odds, 30 songs. What did Kendrick give us with GNX? A nice concise with 11, 12. No skips. Let's get to that part. What's the measure of success for this? I don't think it's the first week sales. I don't. I know everybody, we all, for the most part, even whether we hate them or not, we are pretty much assuming the first week numbers they gonna look like chef's kiss. I didn't hear not one song, not one track, not one beat, a hum or nothing that looked like it has any kind of staying power. Think about how long GNX sat on that chart. It sat on the chart so long they had to come up with a rule for it to go off the charts. Think about that. They created a rule just to get rid of an album. Shooting shots at Kendrick, Joe Butt. I find that to be the softest thing ever. The softest thing ever. To shoot at Joe Budden. He podcasting, bro. He podcasting. He not out here putting out albums. And I feel some type of way about LeBron. And I'm a Cleveland fan. I done been in fights over Cleveland teams. I'm a fan. LeBron, bro, listen to me. Listen to me, big dog. Listen to me, big dog. Do exactly as I say. You want a certified way to get people to stop playing with you like how they be playing with your name? The Skip Baylesses and all and Drakes of the world and all this other shit. You ain't got nothing but time. Go sit your ass in front of them. I'm sure you got a camera somewhere. Go sit down in front of that. I'll go do a whole live and talk shit. You can look. You can talk that Akron shit if you want to. You represent Ohio, my nigga. And ain't no way in hell you supposed to sit back and tolerate none of this shit. This little light bright doing. Fire the camera up and look directly into it. Say, Drake, here you got an issue with me. Tap in. You can tap into my live. I can tap you in, my nigga. What's up? That's how you handle that. Because you know who not gonna tap in? Drake. And his fans gonna see he not tapping in. He not cut like that. Wolfing in a mic and not directly to people is Drake's specialty. He not doing it no face to face. He not cut like that. Those of us that come from certain areas, certain communities, develop a talent. Smell of sucker. Drake got sucker written all over. Stop putting your hair in these girly hairstyles. Maybe I need to go back and look and see if he had that little, remember the little bobos or whatever, little ballies or whatever. Like, he had his hair slicked back with the, I don't know, somebody like, oh, you just jealous because he got a hairline and you don't. Not having a hairline hasn't stopped me from doing anything. Comfortable in my skin. But here's my question. I ain't trying to make this rant too long. I just needed to get this off my chest. Now I appreciate if y'all sat here smoking with me and drank whatever and watched this and chopped it up with me, man. I appreciate you. Drake fan. Is this what y'all waited for? I've watched y'all, many of you, fans / stands / whatever the fuck. I've watched many of you call this man your savior. Call this man your GOAT. This what you waited for? A man so indecisive of his own art that he has to put out not one, but 3 albums. It's a sign of indecisiveness because you can't will it down to a concise project. You didn't know what to do. That's why he's throwing these fillers out. These leaks. Shit. If your house had as many leaks as Drake catalog be having before music get officially released, you would probably want to sell that house or move or something. I didn't even hear like a cold beat where like, I need to find an instrumental that beat cold. If I was a Drake fan, I'd be hot. I would be livid. He playing in y'all face. Not only does he give you mid, he give you 3 selections of mid. He's expecting y'all to buy 3 selections of mid. Picture decides that's some piece of work. I'm going to get these people to buy 3 projects and it sucked. I don't even present you nothing that was like, ooh, if he's showing me this, what is he not showing? We talk about the prices of these albums all the time. 35 and up. We'll just say 30. What did he show you that's worth $90 worth of investment? That's him playing in your face. Here, I'm gonna hand you anything. You gonna give me $90 fucking dollars at least. For the 90? Man, kick rocks. It's either gonna be 3 separate daddies or it's 3 records bundled together. That's still gonna be at an exorbitant fucking rate. It's gonna be at least 75. This is crazy. I'm irritated as a Drake hater because I just knew he was gonna give out something. He was gonna put out something. You know, you gotta say, I ain't gonna front. Some stuff you can't front on. Nothing. You got fans out here crashing out for you, crying. He's had enough. Remember, homie? I should have put that. That's the one clip I should have put in here. Homie crying. No, kids cry so much and so hard, their face start to swell up and puff up and. He didn't value you. Y'all suffered for 2 years. Y'all had to watch Kung Fu Kenny on his celebratory parade, winning awards, 2 separate Grammys, and Super Bowl tours. He put up in that man's back fucking yard. That alone should have gave that man the drive, the vigor, the whatever to man. You gonna put out songs like you feeling some type of way. The feelings should be relayed in the music. At the minimum, listening to your little rollout, little live thing, I should at least felt your motherfucking anger. Am I tripping? All this hurt you seem to be displaying. Why don't we hear it? Why can't we feel it right now? Whacked out murals. Yeah. Did it not sound like Kenny felt some type of way? The Heart Part 6. The Kendrick version. Did we not hear the pain? Fluctuation in the voice when he talks about why Black Hippie didn't make it and all this other. Every motivating factor a man, let me repeat, a man needs to go about getting something off his chest, he had it. And he didn't use none of it. He utilized none of it. I'm really disappointed. It's not like I was about to bang this album. but I expect him to pick a direction, and it's like he still sounds and looks rudderless. I shouldn't be able to sit for over an hour while you continue to roll out an album and still be confused. That's the academics. That little butterball. A round little fucker. That's a round little fucker. I ain't got nothing to say about academics because academics just remind me of that kid. Like you would take your hand and put it on his forehead and hold him back. And while they swinging their arms and shit, but they can't get to you because they so tiny. Little academics. Little academics. I'm feeling a little bit better. I had to get it off. I'm feeling a little bit better. But I'll say this. Be clear about this. Shout out to Bear Hug. Man, I love these little Bear Hugs, bro. I love Imperial IPA. I hope Dot don't say nothing. I know that's the next, because that's going to be the next wave of conversation. After people take the time, who choose to take the time to digest his music or whatever, that's going to be the next wave. Wonder what Kenny gonna say, what Dot gonna say, Kendrick Lamar gonna do. If I'm Kendrick, unless you get this one of the 3 projects album, I don't know how is it all coming out together, or is it each individual album, whatever the fuck. Unless one of the 3. Now we're playing odd. We're playing the odds here. 1 out of 3. That's one of them dominates the charts where it's just sitting there and months go by. And then come another year, and songs are still sitting up there, just percolating in the top 1, 2, 3. Think about it. That had like 3 of the top 5 songs at one time. It was like 3 of the top 5, 4 of the top 5, 1 of the 2. You got at least 30 songs. At least 30. Unless you get a couple of them out of that 30 to just sit there and just do amazing things, there's nothing for Kendrick Lamar to say. I say we stay the course. Of the business is the business. This man ain't putting out nothing worth talking about. Oh no, you said I'm short. Those of us who are fans of Kendrick Lamar need to get to a point right now, before the conversation starts, that we expect nothing, not a nan, nothing, coming from one Kendrick Lamar pertaining to Aubrey Graham. Fuck Drake. I'm not using that name anymore. That man's name will forever be Aubrey. Let's not forget he's suing. Instead, let's get a black hippie. Or a Hillbillies album. Or like a PG Lang and TDE presents. That man cooked. He cooked. And he done lost all mojo. Drake done lost all mojo. that live he just showed us, which was not in line with the other ones. It had a different tone and tenor to it. That goes back to the cohesiveness of his ideas. They're not cohesive. I'm royally disappointed. I don't know how many times I've said that so far to your show. And I apologize. I normally give y'all like a reaction. We get to some music at the end, all that good stuff. We gonna get back to it. But I had to get this. I need to get this weight off of me after watching that, because I feel like for one, Drake owed me some weed, because I sat here, rolled up, smoked, chilled, sit here sipping, fresh off work. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out to the struggle stream, bro. You made it thoroughly entertaining. I appreciate you. And you did your best, because he wore you out, bro. Pause. It's hard to make something entertaining when it sucks. And you pulled it off. But I think I got everything off my chest. I think I feel better. But let me know what y'all thinking, man. I could be the only one that feels this way. I doubt it. I'm not the only real nigga in the world, so I suggest many people feel the way I feel. Like I said before, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate y'all. Let's have one more cheers to surviving that awful rollout live, whatever the fuck Drake just did, because it was terrible. We survived it. I don't know how y'all survived it. Let me know if y'all watched it directly, or you watched it via another streamer, or whatever the case may be. Or did you just not care? You ain't check it out, but you pulled up and chopped it up with your boy. If you did that, that's cool too. I just gave you your brief synopsis. You ain't missed nothing. You did good by your life. You valued your time, because you can't get that back in life. You valued your time and went about life. But cheers to y'all. I'm sure some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, probably got some lined up for the night. Cause we a late night show. We know, this show comes out grown up hours when the kids are in bed. Grown ups are up. It's time to play. So that's the case. Hey, I appreciate you putting me on in the background while you did your thug thizzle. Hope you know what I'm saying, handled your business. With that being said, man, we're going to talk about it a little bit more. I just want to get the frustration out the way. We're going to talk about it a little bit more in next episode. But until then, oops, great. This is Kush Equilibrium. Appreciate you putting them to the after hour. After the after hour. With breaking news, Drake put out a hot bag of bull. I wasted my time watching it via another streamer. And luckily the streamer was so good at what they do. Wonderful channel. Again, check out the struggle stream. To the next time's the next time, y'all, man. I'll get at y'all.
Count that fucking money, man. Count the money. You gonna get yours, B. You gonna get yours, man.